Hi, everybody. This is Kendall speaking, and Kendall is here. I'm here to talk about a few topics right now. I'm here to talk about the Wendy Williams documentary from last week. I know I'm a little late, but I have to get some to before I talk about this. Before I started this video, I had to before after I done start watching it. Before I start doing this. I had to get my mental state involved because when I watched that documentary last week, it was triggering. And I want to talk about a couple of topics about addiction and all that stuff too, because it's really about Wendy's addiction. And y'all probably already heard that she got dementia and some other stuff. She had a lot of health issues and all that stuff too. And it's just sad. And how it ended up with the documentary. I watched all 4 episodes last week, and this is not a good lighting of Wendy and all that stuff. And her mental state was very messed up, I would say. And it was just sad to see this woman who did a platform, who like started in radio and basically started her own talk show and everything else, and everything just went downhill from there. And Wendy Williams, I got introduced to Wendy Williams in 2003 when she did that Whitney Houston interview, radio interview. But she was in Whitney. She was on the phone with Whitney Houston and all that stuff. So when she called Whitney out about if she was on drugs and everything, and don't get me wrong, I still listen to that interview. Y'all look up that interview on YouTube, and it's funny and sad at the same time. But she called Whitney. Wendy called Whitney out on her shit, and pretty much, and seeing this woman is going through the same addiction as with alcohol and stuff, and it's sad. And basically, just Wendy just went through hell for the last couple of years. She lost her talk show. She lost her man. She lost her husband. She divorced her husband. Her husband had a baby on on her by another woman. Y'all probably already know that, by Sharina, the side chick. Yeah, Cabin Hunter was a hoe. I don't say Cabin Hunter was a hoe, but at least he had, I would say, only one typical home wrecker, and that was Sharina. Give Sharina all her money. Yeah, yes, that part. Because Sharina was laying down with a married man, number one, and she knew that man was married. And Wendy knew about the affair, but what really hurted her was that he got the woman pregnant. And Wendy was done after that. And I said Whitney, no, Wendy Williams. So basically, that's all what went downhill. And far as what you like, what you say, what you don't like, if you love her, if you hate Wendy Williams, um, everybody said this is her karma. I believe this is not karma. What, despite what the women did to get where she is today, will you call it karma? No, I will not call it karma. I will call it a disaster. Uh, I won't call it a train wreck. I will call it someone who had a mental breakdown doing her, like, basically everything. Her mental state was fucked up. We'll say it like that. It was messed up. And going through it, people with addiction like that, and plus I got family who struggle with addiction and all that stuff too. Family members, also friends too with that. I lost friends because of their addiction and all that stuff. And let me tell you a story about a friend I used to know. He was one of my first like gay best friends ever. Like unfiltered and everything, and that's what I love about him and everything. Like wherever he is, I hope he's doing okay. I hope he's not on no drugs or nothing. I'm just praying about that. But we'll say about my friend. But my friend, a friend of mine's, really good friend of mine. He it was really sweet and really kind hearted until the drugs got to him system. Like he was on, I would say heroin, cocaine, meth, all you can name of that, and it was so sad having my seeing my friend going through destruction like that, and plus after all of this time he had burned so many bridges, and I was the only person that tried to get him straight and all that stuff. And me and my other friend was trying to make him go to rehab. He didn't want to go. He think people was judging him and all that stuff, but we wanted to see him win, but he didn't chose not to go to rehab and all that stuff. So the best thing to do is, what can you do? You do the best you can to trying to save him and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying, people, about addiction? So I had to cut my friendship, and that was the reason why I moved to another state too. Um, Cause it was we'll say like I did the best I can, and I just can't see you constructed in killing yourself over this. And one day we will find you, God forbid, in a crack house somewhere, strung out, or somewhere overdosed, or somewhere dead. And I just hope my friend is doing well and being okay with that, doing okay. Hope and pray that he's okay, and hope he find a peace and the covering that he needs. And I ain't see this person like in like almost in 7 years. So I don't know. Last time I heard, he moved back to Chicago, and I don't know what happened with that. So basically, what can you do? You just gonna have to let the person do what they do. They can't. You have to have the person to help. They gotta help themselves before you have to help. Before someone else help them. He want if he wants to get the help. But I just hope and pray that my friend is okay. But far as that was, go back to Wendy Williams. So, introduced to Wendy Williams. I love Wendy Williams so much. I love watching her talk show. I love watching whatever she did, her hot topics and all that stuff. Her Wendy chair. That's one of my favorite things that she do. Every time the show comes on, she be on her chair and doing the hot topics and talking about the celebrities. But now she's her own hot topic. And this is so sad because like basically Wendy Williams changed the game as the media and all that stuff, and that's why I loved her so much, because without Wendy Williams I won't be doing this channel. Like I said, that was Mata. She had changed the game for the media and all that stuff. She changed the game. So the YouTubers, all that, far as that other YouTubers who try to be like her and all that stuff, including myself. And look at my own. This is my Kendall chair right here. Soda. But without this woman, I won't be the person that I am today. Well, doing this today, because she changed a lot of games. Far as the other YouTubers, like I'm finna do, like I watch, like the Lovely Teas, the Storm and Rose, the Ashley Millers, who else? Tasha Smith, Tasha K. I almost called her Tasha Smith. Tasha K. Well, and who else? All the list goes on. All the podcasts and all of this stuff. But when you watch that documentary, it was basically stirring. Like basically, I just like basically like watching this, like, oh my god. I was like triggered, like basically I didn't even want to watch the second part, but I had to like just seeing this woman self-destruct like this, and people who are around her in her apartment and basically could labeling her and forcing her to drink during the day. And the most disturbing part about the show was that her PR, her assistant, whatever you want to call her, and her manager, and whatever you want to call these people, like she was in her bedroom. Basically, they said vomit was everywhere. She was drinking a big bottle of vodka. Like, I would say, hold on one second, y'all. Hold on one second. Like, see this insect right here? Imagine this bottle like this big, right here. Yeah, gobbling it. And who knows, like a professional alcoholic. Well, I'm not a professional alcoholic, but I do drink on a certain occasions. I don't really drink that much, only on certain occasion because, like I told you, I got family who's alcoholics and all that stuff, and I only drink on a regular. I drink like a glass of wine and a glass of Tito vodka, like on special occasions, pretty much. Like on celebrations and all that stuff. Like if I'm in the mood to drink, because I'm not really a drinker like that, just letting you know. But imagine with a bottle like this, with this insert, like this. She drank the whole bottle and threw it up everywhere in her damn bedroom. It was so disturbing and so disgusting to see how a woman who established herself, who changed the game and all this stuff, and basically knows people business like that and knows the tea. This woman has changed the game and she works millions of dollars. And that's the only problem is she on guardianship. She can't even touch her own damn money. So basically, she got a guardianship who is not a family member or her son. So basically, why this woman got a guardianship with someone like a total stranger who was in charge of her estate and all that stuff, and she can't even touch it and all that stuff. A total stranger has to tell her how to spend her money and all that stuff. And it was really sad. And the family was in there, the niece, the nephew, the best friend, the sister, her dad. But Wendy been through hell for the last couple of years, and plus she lost her mother too. At that too, I couldn't imagine losing a parent like that too. So basically, her mental state is just messed up too, and memory loss and all that stuff. And it's so sad how this woman self-destruct like this, and everybody say this karma, that's what she get for spilling all these celebrities and all these teas and all that stuff. But without Wendy Williams, everybody saying what the hell is Whitney Williams now, and to all this shit going on with Diddy, P Diddy, Puppy, whatever, and all that stuff. Wendy, like, I want Wendy to get better and all that stuff, to be honest with you. She just need to be rested and taken care of. Like, if it's another show, like, I don't care. Like, basically, I will pass. Excuse me. I will basically be okay with her taking on a break, and that's what she needs. She needs a break of the media and all that stuff. Because Wendy Williams was a hustler. She worked her ass off to get where she was. And I appreciate that strive. Without Wendy Williams, none of us would not be YouTubers today. Without watching her, listening to her back in the day, and everything. So basically, Wendy Williams, if you is watching this, I hope you get the better. I hope you are better. They said she's in a facility, but but the family don't know where she is. But she calling her family and stuff, but the family can't call her. And you know what I'm saying. Basically, I'm just hope and pray that you will get the help that you need and all that stuff. And I love you regardless. And we will be praying for you and all that stuff. I pray for you every night and all that stuff in my prayers. So basically, Wendy, if you are watching, let you know we be praying for you. So let's get other topics to talk about. Let's talk about. Let's see what's coming. Diddy. Yeah, Diddy, P. Diddy, Puppy, Sean Combs, whatever you want to call him. Um, got a bunch of lawsuits going on right now at the media. So basically, SA and with other men and all that stuff. And I've been hearing this for years about P. Diddy, whatever, Sean, Puppy, whatever you want to call him. Like lawsuits since the whole Cassie incident back in November, the Cassie lawsuit, everybody just coming out the woodworks is coming after Diddy, and this is true. And plus, like, I don't feel do I feel bad for him? No, because what he did to his artists was shady and all that stuff. He won't even get his artists they masters and all that stuff. Then he now start getting to them, and this is how the music industry is. People are dirty. You don't know, like, basically you don't know what's going on behind closed doors with these celebrities and all that stuff, what they do, just to be honest with you. So everybody is getting exposed in 2024, basically. So Diddy, you think R. Kelly is sitting will be buried under the jail cell? Diddy, you next too. So basically you need to watch out, because like more lawsuits will be coming, and this won't be the last. This won't be the last, and I won't be surprised this will be a documentary be coming out with him, because he won't even get people like he did his artists dirty, like. But he did come out with some hits with these people though back in the day, back in the 90s. So basically, don't get me wrong, like we had Bad Boy Records. Okay, on the Bad Boy Records, we had Toto. Remember them? Um, Faith Evans, Biggie, may him rest in peace. Nick Kim, all the list goes on. Like basically, he produced like a lot of like stuff. So he produced it, Honey from Mariah Carey. He produces. The list goes on. Don't get me wrong, Diddy was like this, but he was kind of selfish what he was doing. So basically, how he treated people was not very nice. And basically, when he was working making a band, yes, I didn't really watch that show really on MTV back in the day, but it was a hot show back in the day. But the other show I watched, what was that, on VH1, I Want to Work from Diddy. I think that's the name of the title of the show. Like who wants to work with him, and how he treated his assistant, how he talks to people. When he turns me off when he talks to people and all that stuff about, oh, you ain't did this. Like, all right, damn, these people are human beings, Diddy. They're not like. And plus, you are like basically, I know you big money and everything, but if Diddy talked to me that way, oh believe me, I would have been fired on the spot, and I wouldn't even give a fuck. And I was like yeah, and I would be getting a lawsuit on you, and everything happened to me. I'll be on those cameras, be like, and anything happened to me if I end up missing, it will be Diddy. Just letting you know. I'm just letting you know that's going to be happening. That will be my ass. Okay, that will be my ass. Okay, because no one will not talk to me any kind of way. I wouldn't even let general managers talk to me that way. Like my last job back in Phoenix, like this manager, well, who was a supervisor when I first started, and he moved up to management. Oh, believe me and him had butt heads. Yes. Whoever watching me, like y'all know who I'm talking about. Like basically, if y'all know, yeah, me and him used to butt heads. I was a lead and basically doing leadership shit and all that stuff, and basically God, like basically, I step up in the workplace. Basically, I won't have nobody talk to me. I don't care what kind of power you have. I don't care if you're the president of the United States. You will not talk to me any kind of way, at all. Black, white, man, woman, child. You know, just I'm just keeping it real, people. And all of that. But Diddy needs to go. Music wise, concert wise, I have some good news to share with you, everybody. I got my Janet ticket, everybody. Yes, I got my Janet Jackson ticket. I will be going on June 18th, baby. Me and my bestie is going to see Miss Jackson if you nasty. Yes. Yes. At the XL Energy Center in St. Paul. Um, Whoever got their tickets, the tickets are still available. Well, who don't got their tickets, y'all better get them. Y'all let me know. Leave the comments alone. And this is what I need to people know. If y'all been watching me, leave a comment saying that you did a good video and all that stuff, and like it and all that stuff, and let me know how y'all feel. Like I basically will be feeling appreciated if y'all leave a comment and all that stuff, good or bad. Just let me know. Leave a comment, damn it, damn. Anyway. But yeah, and Chicago will be coming. The band Chicago will be coming here in July, I believe, and nobody doesn't even know this. I'm a Chicago fan behind closed doors. Yes. So I might go see them too this summer. So yes, I love Chicago. My guilty. That was one of my bands, like basically I had closed doors and all that stuff, because I told you I get my musical genes for both sides of the family, both sides, my dad and my mama. So basically more the R&B side on my mama's side of the on my mama's side, and more as the pop and the rock from my dad. Yeah. So basically, I used to listen to like Chicago with him, the Random Ram. I love the Random Ram. That was me and him. That was me and my father's thing right there. Shout out to you, Dad. And so, and the reflex of the Random Ram. It's my favorite song at all times. Yes. Yes. And I be and doing pretty good. Anyway, so basically, I just want to take a quick video and all that stuff, but I don't really have much to say tonight. But I know this video probably gonna be posted by tomorrow night and all that stuff. So I just want to say a quick shout out to my bestie for thank you for getting those Janet Jackson tickets, girl. Thank you, girl. And we got good seats to see her the closest I can. Because like I said, I'm gonna see her longest, like every time she in town. If she in Minnesota, Phoenix, Chicago, or LA, I'm down. Wherever I'm at. Everywhere I go, every smile I see, I will be at that stage. Be at that arena, okay? That too. Shit, what I was gonna say. I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm just starting to be windy now. Basically, and the weather here in the Twin Cities is bipolar here. Let's get to that. Like basically, last a couple days ago it was like 20 degrees. Today it was almost 60 degrees. It's almost 60. Tomorrow will be 60, almost 70 tomorrow. And this is the first week of March. I cannot believe it. But I'm loving this weather though. Like I thought I was gonna have like a shitty, bad fucking weather here when I came back here, because I'm not used to the snow. I ain't seen snow in 6 years since I've been gone and driving in the shit. I drove for the first time today. Yes. I used somebody's car today. Yes. And it felt so good. I was like, oh my God, I'm driving. And I was like, look at me, I'm driving. That part. And it felt good. I miss having a car. I'm gonna get me a car pretty soon, y'all. Y'all know me. So I got my L's though, but I ain't got no car. But a bitch need a car. For real. For real. For real. For real. For real. And when I was gonna say something and I totally forgot. I think that's about it. Oh, they legalized marijuana. No, not that. Oh, make sure y'all vote this year in 2024 because the asshole is back at one in his mouth, Mr. Donald Trump. But people, please register to vote. I'm just letting y'all know every vote counts. We just don't want this motherfucker in office. Now, if this motherfucker be in office again, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. The orange man will not be back in office, okay? Because like he don't know how to run a country. Donald Trump, you are a shitty president, and you are a shitty president. The worst thing. That's how the pandemic. Remember, people, this is how Corona is. He didn't want to fucking connect. Didn't want to fucking believe it. Except for all people going through mental illness, mental distress, fucking like COVID and all that stuff. So basically, who wants you in office again? We might get another virus when you be back in office again. We don't want to go through that shit. We lost a lot of people during the pandemic, and we don't want to see another one again. Especially me. God. So anyway, this is my video, and I'm gonna call it a night tonight. And I hope I see you guys later. See you next week.